also walking around here with low self-esteem. We're walking around here with what has happened to us. We're walking around here because we've had a setback, because we've been incarcerated, because we got caught with a drug case, because we had a gun, because we were in a domestic violence situation. We're walking around here with what has happened to us. But you don't let the world happen to you. You happen to the world. You can change the dynamic of what it is that you want to do, brothers. I really want to talk to the brothers. We need you. These communities need you. Change the opinion that you have of yourself. Start seeing yourself in an amazing way. Start talking to yourself every day, every morning I wake up. Have a daily mantra. Have something that you say to yourself. If you don't feel you look too well, sit in the mirror and say, I look good today. I'm feeling good today. If you're a little overweight, lie to yourself and say, I done lost a little weight, man. Since the last time I walked past this mirror. But you gotta have and change the negative conversation to a positive conversation. It's all a state of mind. And I don't want to impress you, but I want to impress upon you that when you continue to strive for your goals, things will happen. On our 3-hour ride down here, my good friend Lamont, who I met at a Toastmasters meeting about 8 years ago, we were in competition for the international speaking competition. On our way down here, my phone rang. It was a Hollywood producer from LA working on a series about motivational speakers. And he said, Mr. McGhee, I came across your website and I was impressed with your gift of speech. I'm just letting you all know. I don't know what's going to happen, so don't go lying and say that man going to be on TV next year. So show. But what I'm talking about is when you put yourself out there, God will open doors. When you expose yourself to situations, God will open doors. If you just believe, God will open doors. We have to be willing to stay the course. So many of us are willing to give up right before we cross the finish line. I know when I was running this Hot Chocolate 5K in Chicago last weekend, they had the nerve, I don't know who planned the event, but they had the nerve on the last mile, right before you get to the finish line, it's a big hill. And you know I wanted to get what's going up that hill, right? Well, my daughter's out there watching me, so I didn't want to stop the walk. But you can't give up. The finish line is in sight. You have to keep going. Don't quit. In today's society, with social media, with smartphones, some of us are not as smart as our phones are, right? But with technology, there's no excuse for lack of knowledge. There's no excuse that you can't go to the internet and find information about anything, any project, any career, any direction that you want to go. You just have to be willing to show up to it. Improve your knowledge. Improve yourself. Use this program as a launching pad to change your life, to turn your life around, so that you can come back. And every year, there's graduates and people who have came through this program that are extending their hand to that brother who comes through the door, who's feeling nervous and say, brother, I was just like you. That you're able to go out into the world, out in the community, and take what you learned here and make this world a better place than how you found it. You have to dream. You have to be willing to dream, and I'm going to tell you, people are not going to always believe in your dreams. People are not going to always, you come home with a great idea, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. I remember when I first told people that I wanted to speak, that I wanted to minister to people, they thought I was crazy. Why don't you just work a job? What do you want to do that for? But for the last 8 years, I've been going hard. I let nothing distract me. I allow nothing to distract me. I call that having laser beam focus. And then even when I get 5 feet, within 5 feet of people, I tell them what my dream is. That I want to spend the rest of my life at my mother's funeral. I eulogized my mother, and I said to the people in the congregation, I said, I want to spend and make that commitment to my mother. A son never forget that I will spend the rest of my life transforming lives. That's my purpose. Somebody said it couldn't be done, but he would have chuckled and replied that maybe it couldn't, but he'd be the one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled in with a bit of a grin on his face, and he smiled and did it. He started to sing as he tackled that thing that couldn't be done. Somebody scoffed, or you'll never do that. At least no one has ever done it. When he took off his coat and he took off his hat, and the first thing we know he begun. With a lift of a chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quitting, he started to sing as he tackled that thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands to tell you it couldn't be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you. I will seek to help others. I will lead by example. I will give the best in all that I do. My goal will be simply to help others discover their purpose through inspiration.